All right, hi, my name's Rob, golf instructor with RT Junior Golf. So the other day somebody asked me, well, how do I hit a bunker shot? And they've been on YouTube and looked at the videos and things like that, and there's a lot of good stuff out there. There's a couple things that I think that most of the YouTube videos miss when we talk about how to hit a bunker shot. So let's start off with one of the most important things about hitting a bunker shot is how to use the equipment, your wedge. Okay, so in my hand I got a 58-degree wedge. It's got 10 degrees of bounce. What does that mean? That means that the club is a 58-degree loft bounce when it's sitting there ready to be hit. And if you turn the club over on the back, there's 10 degrees of bounce. What that bounce does is that helps the club bounce through the surface that it's hitting it. Okay, so if we don't correctly use the bounce, we get those digging lies because we're trying to hit the ball with the leading edge of the club, and that's going to leave the ball in the bunker. So how do we find out where the bounce is on the club? If you take a proper golf grip, have the club face open as you've seen and probably seen in other videos, let's find out where the bounce is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap my club on the ground, and the bounce should make a mark in the sand. Okay, there's the bounce, there's the bounce, there's the bounce. So there's 3 little marks that I made in the sand with the back of my golf club. All right, that is the bounce interacting with the surface that we're hitting out of. Now if we come over here, I've drawn 2 lines in the sand. The back line is where the bounce should enter the sand. The front line is where the bounce should exit the sand. Somewhere in the middle of these 2 lines is where the golf ball is, and that's what produces the shot out of the bunker with control so that it stays on the green. So the drill that we do here is we put these 2 lines about the width of a dollar bill apart. Your first drill I want you to do is I want you to touch the bounce and find the bounce. Next thing we're going to do is with no ball, we're going to set up like we're going to hit a bunker shot. We're going to open up the club face. Now when I say open up the club face, I mean I want you to open up the club face without changing your grip. In other words, I don't want you to turn your hand like this to open the club face. I want you to turn the club in your hand so the face is open with the same grip that you started out with. So we don't want to see you holding the club like this to get the club face open, because then all the other joints and everything in your body end up going the wrong direction. So let's open up the club, re-grip it with an open club face. You're going to set up, and we're going to bounce through the sand until you can make it your divots, enter the back, and exit the front. That one was a little thin. That ball would have went a little too far. Okay, that's perfect. With all these shots, it probably went outside the video, but with each one of these shots, I made sand go completely out of the bunker. Yeah, that's what you want to do in these shots. Okay, so now when we take that information that I just gave you, we're going to use the bounce. We're going to use an open club face, but not with the grip, but with opening up the club in your grip. Just like all the other videos, we're going to set up with an open stance. And then when we hit this shot, we want to rotate just like every other shot we hit. Show them where the ball landed. Okay? So that's pretty much as simple as it gets. You can get a little bit more into detail about foot position and where you want your hands in relation to the ball, and how to make the ball come up higher, lower, and everything else like that. But if you're watching this video, you're probably one of those that hits 2 or 3 shots before it comes out of the bunker. This little drill and a little bit of information that I gave you about the bounce and everything like that should get you to be able to hit shots consistently out of the bunker every time.